Hello everyone! If you're new here, I'm Alan with Earthglow, and this channel is all about sharing the joy of candle making. In today's video, I'm really excited. I haven't done an unboxing in a long time, but this box right here contains some fragrance oils from Simbi Fragrance. And if you guys are not familiar with this company, I actually did launch a candle last year. It was one of our limited editions, which oftentimes tend to be some of our customers' very favorites. And this particular one I named Reverie, and it used Baccarat 540 by Simbi. And that candle was one of my absolute best sellers. And since then, I have been curious about a lot of Simbi's oils. So inside this box, we have their new Gourmand fragrance discovery kit, as well as one of their new hotel fragrance discovery kits. And that is kind of what they are most known for, are like the bougie hotel type scents. So anyways, we are gonna be unboxing this, giving you my out of the bottle first impressions, and I'm super excited. Let's get right into it. I'm not even sure how to open this. So I'm pretty sure both of the collections are in this box, but I don't know. Thank you. I hope you're able to find a few new favorites. I'm so excited. What in the world? Oh my gosh. So can you guys see this? It looks like she has included some toppers for these bottles. That's really cool. So that you're able to pour easier. Oh my God, okay, so this first one, I'm just gonna show them really quick and then I'll turn you guys around. We have Jolly Peppermint. Ooh, we have Baltic Amber Woods. I'm super excited for Baltic Amber Woods. You guys know these type of scents tend to be some of my favorites. Pistachio Macaron. We have Honey Rhubarb Compote. I'm kind of scared for that one. Ooh, I'm really excited for Cherry Wood Smoke. I tend to really love anything that's kind of sexy, sultry, woodsy. We got Cinnamon Apple a la Mode. Pure Imagination and Midnight Magic. No idea what type of a spin she is gonna have on those. And then, ooh, I'm super excited for Rustic Balsam Fire. I'm always looking for good fireside scents that are not a smoke in your hair type of a fireside. We got Toffee Budino. Stocking Full of Coal, that should be interesting. I know Flaming Candle has a coal scent that I sort of like. I kind of have a mixed feeling about. Old Fashioned Gingerbread and Winter Wonderland. And then, oh my God, Pumpkin and Maple Cream. I'm very excited. I'm always looking for things that remind me of, I know Maxie has one called Maple Chai and Sweet Cream. I adore that scent. Chocolate Brownie Batter. Hopefully you guys know how I am with chocolates. That's all I'm gonna say. Cinnamon Dolce Latte. Ooh, an Italian espresso. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm very excited. And my neighbor totally would start mowing just when I start this video. I hope you guys aren't hearing too much of it. He's like, has the mower going on full blast right now. Okay, so as I always start out with these videos, these are just my out of the bottle first impressions, and that is all. So you always want to make sure you do your own testing. Fragrance is very subjective. What you think is a favorite fragrance might be one of my least favorites, and a fragrance that I really love, you might absolutely despise. I always like to put that disclaimer out if you are new to this series. And yeah, these fragrances, they were sent to me by Simbi. However, this video is in no way sponsored or in no way affiliated with Simbi. They're not paying me a dime to make this video, and I am genuinely interested in their fragrances based on what I've smelled before from them and the candles I have made with some of their oils. So I want to start off with their Festive Fragrances Part 1. And that is 5 fragrances. So it's Cherry Wood Smoke, Midnight Magic, Baltic Amber Woods, honey rhubarb compote, and old-fashioned gingerbread that focus more on like upscale hotel fragrances is what she said. And they are best known for those type of scents. So I want to start with those, and then the rest of the fragrances is their gourmands collection, which is also like holiday gourmands. But those are not based on kind of upscale hotel scents. So I'm gonna start with the hotel ones, and then we'll see how much of the other ones we can get through. I feel like we're probably gonna end up doing 2 videos. Oh yeah, and one other disclaimer is that I do not look at any scent notes whatsoever prior to making these videos. I want them to be my authentic reactions, and so I don't look at anything. Whatever I think is what you hear, and I am known to be brutally honest on this channel. So I'm just putting that out there. That's just how I like to keep it real here. All right, so let's start off with this cherry. Should we start off with cherry wood smoke? Yeah, I feel like let's start with that one. I'm super excited for this oil. And when I do these videos, I do put the fragrance oils on a scent strip. You can get these on Amazon. They're really inexpensive, but you're gonna get a more balanced like profile of the notes that way. Oh, she's put little, do you guys see that? It's like a little tin lid so that the fragrance doesn't come out. Jeez, I don't think I've seen anyone do this before. It might take me a second though to get this off. So I have no idea what to expect with this fragrance. I'm expecting maybe something that's woodsy, smoky, a little bit fruity, but in an upscale way, because this collection is all inspired by luxury hotel scents, which are some of my most favorites. So let's see what cherry wood smoke is gonna do. Ooh, wow, this is dark. This is what I wanted from Candle Science's, this is what I wanted from Candle Science's Black Violet Saffron and didn't get. This is what I attempted to get when I took that fragrance and blended it with lavender and sandalwood, trying to tone down some of the headier floral notes. Oh my goodness. I am not a floral person either, so I don't know if this would be like a scent that I don't know though. It's really bougie. Like this smells like something Parisian for sure. I'm getting like a lavender. I guess I'm getting a cherry note now that they say it on the bottle, but I'm more getting like a saffron and a violet type of a note, and a lavender and a sandalwood note in this fragrance. I do also get something kind of smoky, kind of like oud wood. Wow. This is very prominent out of the bottle as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, at the end of this video, I will be ranking all these oils over on my Patreon so that you're able to see my least favorite to my most favorite. And that has been something that you guys have really enjoyed, so I've tried to keep doing it. All right, this next one is called Midnight Magic, and I'm hoping that this is an oil that I'm gonna be obsessed with. I tend to like those kind of Twilight Woods, Into the Night type fragrances, where they're kind of mysterious, holiday type takes, like a New Year's type of a scent. I don't know what to expect. Ooh. Wow, this is complex. Yeah, this is complex. So I just whacked myself in the face. I'm definitely getting something floral. I'm getting some berry notes to this one as well. Kind of like some midnight berry with like some more luxe type of florals, maybe some jasmine, maybe some heliotrope. Wow, I'm also getting almost like a juniper to this one. It is kind of perfume-like in a sweeter way, which is scents that I tend to normally not be as big of a fan of. However, in this interpretation, it's also coupled with a kind of woody, luxe, leather type of a note as well in the base that I really like. It tempers a lot of those upper floral and sweeter berry notes and makes them earthy and just sensual. And actually, the more this dries down on the strip, the more those base notes are also kind of blooming. Let's take a look at, Honey Rhubarb Compote. I'm really scared for this one. I tend to not like fragrances that are sweeter, kind of those double berry type scent names. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've been here for any amount of time. So I doubt this one is going to be for me. They often smell synthetic to me, almost like something you would get in the kids section. So here goes Honey Rhubarb Compote. This is better than what I was expecting, but this one is not for me. Actually though, the more it dries down. So, interesting. So initially, I got a really bright, sweet top note. I'm definitely getting the rhubarb, but I feel like the honey was like the most prominent thing that I smelled initially, coupled with the rhubarb. As this dries down, the rhubarb comes more to the forefront and brings this kind of bitter berry type of a note, bitter fruit type of a note. If you've smelled like Pomegranate Bitters by Candle Science, or Kyoto Quince, or Cranberry Woods by Stone Candles, or actually it's called Red Cranberry, not Cranberry Woods. Or if you like Candle Science Blackcurrant Absinthe, or yeah, wow, the more this dries down. So I'd still say this one for me, I don't know. This one's changing a lot as it dries down on the strip. I was gonna say it's probably my least favorite from what I've smelled so far. However, as this one dries down, the balance just gets better and better. I would say I'm definitely getting like a pomegranate as well, and maybe even some sage or some rosemary or some type of a green note that's kind of coming through to this one. And it reminds me almost of something herbal, which is really an interesting pairing with the sweeter honey notes and the more bitter rhubarb notes. I'm gonna save my favorite for last, my favorite based on the name. I haven't smelled any of these obviously, but let's take a look at Old Fashioned Gingerbread. We're gonna end these Luxe Hotel scents with Baltic Amber Woods. So Old Fashioned Gingerbread. Gingerbreads are a little bit harder for companies to do, I feel like. They tend to be often easy to make too sweet. And with any scent, when it becomes too sweet, it loses that luxe character. All right. This one was so hard to open, I had to punch a little hole with my box opener. Here goes Old Fashioned Gingerbread. Oh. Interesting. This is not overly sweet. I'm actually getting almost like a snickerdoodle, like a warm snickerdoodle type of a note to this one. This is probably the lightest fragrance out of the bottle so far, which does surprise me because it's a gourmand and it has a lot of spice notes to it as well. But wow, yeah, this is like a buttered, warm buttered snickerdoodle bread type of a scent. This is one of the few fragrances that I've smelled that I would say has a true bread note to it. And that's part of what adds a luxe character, I would say, to this scent. It's the coupling of those kind of more exotic spice notes, the clove, the cinnamon. I think there's more clove in here than there is cinnamon, combined with a rich bread note. And then I'm definitely getting like some honey or some butter to this one. I would say I'm also getting like a rich vanilla bean note to this one. Almost smells, oh my gosh, I just whacked myself. Almost smells like it has like a side of Breyer's vanilla bean ice cream with it. All right, so now the oil I'm most excited for, Baltic Amber Woods. Are you guys surprised? I love anything that's gonna be earthy, woodsy, exotic smelling, high end. So, but I've smelled a lot of good stuff. So my bar is pretty high at this point. I smelled a lot of good amber scents, but oh my God, I'm smelling something from like a foot away with this one. Here goes Baltic Amber Wood by Simbi. Let's see what it's gonna do for us. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, this is very prominent out of the bottle. This doesn't smell like any amber fragrance that I've smelled to date exactly. I'm definitely getting what I would describe as a Baltic amber. Yeah, wow. This is like I would say it's more of like a marine woods type of an amber scent. Not an Egyptian amber. Wow, this scent is so complex. The amber note is definitely the most prominent. I would say that I'm also getting like some resinous notes to this one. Maybe there's benzoin or musk. It's not overly powdery though, because I can be very particular about amber fragrances if there's too much of a powder note to them. This one has a nice balance. And I would say that it is not overly masculine. It's kind of androgynous almost. It just smells high-end and sensual, and like if you walk into someone's home that has this burning, you're gonna feel like this place is distinguished, it is full of character, and it's expensive. All right, next up, let's take a look at a couple of these other oils in this video, and then I probably will do another video because there's so many. This is their other gourmand collection. Oh, let's take a look at, I'm really excited for Italian espresso, as well as actually several of these really intrigued me. Rustic Balsam Fire, I have to smell this. This sounds so good. I love anything balsam. I've smelled very few balsam fragrances that I don't like, but when you combine it with like a fireside, you guys, okay, from here, I'm already smelling balsam. I haven't even taken the thing off yet on this one. So I'm expecting something kind of like a Fraser fir, but also I want to get those balsam notes. I want to get that woods to it. I want something that smells not like a smoke in your hair, ladies and gentlemen, but like a rich, sultry fireside type of scent combined with that campfire type of a scent. Rustic Balsam Fire, what are you gonna do for us? Oh, okay, this is really good, but I'm not getting the fire. Maybe if this dries down more on the strip. So this smells very much like a Fraser fir type of a scent, or like, oh my God, I just whacked myself on the lip. Okay, I had to literally go into the bathroom and wash my whole face because I got the fragrance all over my mouth. This fragrance, okay. So my initial thought was it smells exactly like the fragrance that I didn't like from Candle Science called Red Berry Balsam that they discontinued, but it smells like what I wanted to get from that fragrance. So everything in this one goes really well together. It's really complex in terms of integrating what I smell as berry notes, actually like a red berry combined with balsam. I'm not getting any type of a fireside note to this. And having it called Rustic Balsam Fire, to me, I'm gonna give it a couple of knocks for that just because I personally don't get any type of a fire. But yeah, I'm definitely getting like a cabin in the woods type of a vibe from this, like in the mountains, and I love that aesthetic. Like this is what Candle Science should have done for their Red Berry Balsam. Yeah, this works. All right, next up, let's take a look at, let's do Stocking Full of Coal. I'm curious about this one. Coal scents kind of are a little harder to come by. I've smelled a few. I think Flaming Candle has one. I'll put the name up on the screen. They might have two different ones that I've smelled. And I've smelled pretty much everything that Candle Science has related to like fire and coal. As well as stone candles. Anyways, so curious how this one is gonna compare. So here goes, Stocking Full of Coal. Expecting something musky, earthy, maybe a little bit of a leather type of an accord, kind of like a Naughty List vibe. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay, so, no. This smells like, to me personally, it smells like a barbecue type of a scent, like you're at a barbecue. I'm not getting a coal vibe to this really. I'm getting more of a grilled chicken barbecue type of a vibe to the scent. This is not for me personally. This reminds me of Candle Science just released one. I'll put the name up on the screen of the scent. But yeah, this one's not for me. What should we do next? Let's take a look at, I wanna do something kind of more coffee-like. Let's do this Italian espresso. I'm very excited for this scent. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna save this one because, yeah, I'm gonna save this one. I'm sorry, I have to do this to you guys, so you'll watch my next video. Same case with the pumpkin and maple cream. And we'll do the toffee budino type of a scent. I'm curious what the take is that they're gonna have on this one. So I don't know that I've smelled that many toffee scents. I feel like I haven't. Now that I think about it, Mixie maybe has sent me a few in the past. Okay, I'm expecting something sweet, something kind of luxe smelling, and something that is gonna just make me happy and cozy. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. This actually reminds me of a scent by Bath & Body Works that I think it's called pumpkin chai or something. I'll put the name up on the screen, but this definitely has a very, 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 very prominent toffee note. And it's a little bit sweeter than the Bath & Body Works scent. I would say it's maximum sweetness for me. However, I really like this. And I feel like when this is burning, you're gonna get more of the base notes too. And there's already quite a lot of base that I'm getting through this. I would say that I'm getting a lot of butter and cream and almost like a biscotti type of a note. Yeah, it's like a vanilla, almost like a creme brulee type of a note or a pudding, something like that. Wow. And there's also something in this that's kind of nutty. I don't know if it's chestnut. It's not almond, I don't think. It's more of an exotic type of a nut that it smells like I'm up north at a like a high-end fudge shop or something. And there's not a chocolate note really to this though. It's definitely a toffee. Yeah, it's more like almost a luxe baking shop, type of a coffee shop almost, without the coffee. Wow, I am impressed with Toffee Budino. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna have to try this one in a candle and see how this does because I can see my customers really liking this scent. And last up for this video, let's take a look at, I'm gonna save Italian espresso for the next video, as well as chocolate brownie batter. I'm excited for both of those. And the maple and pumpkin cream, so stay tuned for that one. Let's take a look at this peppermint scent for our last one, Jolly Peppermint. I have smelled a number of really good peppermint scents, and it's gonna take a lot to impress me, I would say. But peppermint is a note that I would tell you for the holidays is almost essential. So many people find it refreshing and they find it comforting and also soothing because it kind of clears out the sinuses as well. So here goes Jolly Peppermint by Simbi. Let's see what it's gonna do. Yeah, this is a really nice peppermint. I don't know that it's anything novel. It's a beautiful classic peppermint. It doesn't smell like a candy cane and it doesn't smell overly herbal. It's like a great kind of like a synthesis between the two. To where it smells definitely leaning high end, but also it's gonna captivate the audience of your herbal aromatherapy fans as well as the audience of people that are gonna like something that's a little bit sweeter of a peppermint, almost more like a candy, but not quite. I really like this. The color silver almost comes to mind with this scent. And I feel like it reminds me of like a scent that I had as a kid that was from Bath & Body Works that my mom really liked. It had like a snowman on it. I can't remember the name of the scent, but it smelled kind of icy. And this one, I feel like it has a lot of eucalyptus and spearmint to it as well. Like there's multiple mints. It's not just the peppermint that I'm getting. And I think that's what adds to the complexity of this scent. If you have used any fragrances by Simbi, please leave them in the comments. I'm curious what they are and how they did for you. All right, you guys, well, that is gonna be all for this one. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for my next video where I'm gonna be trying some of the ones I'm most excited for, like pumpkin and maple cream, as well as Italian espresso, chocolate brownie batter, and pistachio macaron. Thank you so much to Simbi for sending these oils. Once again, this video was in no way sponsored or affiliated with Simbi, but they did reach out to me and offer to send me the oils for a review on the channel. And I will be posting a ranking of all these oils on my Patreon, which is linked below. Thank you so much to my patrons for making all these videos possible. And I'm sending all of you guys peace, love, and light, and I'm wishing all of you happy candle making. I would like to take the time to thank my patrons for their incredible support.